Hi folks, I'm back. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest, because basically I've got noise in one channel and you know it's a bit annoying really. So I think it's the same noise that was in it when I bought it, so you know, changing the capacitors, it has made it a bit better. It's not as hummy. I mean, it doesn't hum anywhere near as bad as it used to. With but I'll let you have a listen. I'll just turn it on. See, it's as quiet as a mouse with the volume down. That's the right channel. That noise you can hear is a bit of bleed over from the left. But the right's as silent and quiet as a mouse, and that's the left. Oh, sorry, the right. It's the left that's clear. It's working. I mean, that's with the tone controls full up, balance in the middle, and volume full up. It's working. And there's not there with the volume down. So I've got a feeling it's one of the OC. What are they? OC75. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's TR2, which is the OC75, so I'm going to change that. I'm going to have a look in a bit, see if I've got one. But in the meantime, I'm going to put the record deck back in and just see if make sure it sounds okay other than that. So join me in a minute. I'll put the record deck back in and we'll have a quick listen to something. Hi folks, and welcome back. The stereo sound is almost finished. I've got the amplifier working a lot better than what it was. If I turn the volume up, yeah, no need to spray the switches. This channel's lovely and clear, the left, but the right has got hash on it. That's the OC75. For that channel that's bollocks. But when I turn the volume down, there's nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna play a record. I'm not gonna play the usual. Let's just give this LP a wipe. It's got a new stylus in this. I don't want to dirty it. Not yet anyway. There we go. Probably get dirty. Right, I'm gonna play. What am I gonna play? I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play one track off this. Where's my fucking glasses? Let me see. Should we have Wheels by Joe Loss and his orchestra? Hey, why not? Alright, we're balanced in the middle, that's correct. This doesn't have automatic start, it's semi-automatic only, the SP25 Mark 1. Oh! You lower it down and just hope that you lower it in the right place. There we are. That's right. Left. Both. Treble. Bass. The volume doesn't go fully down. I'm not clear why, but I think that's the control might have gone a bit out of spec. I'm not bothered because it goes low enough, so. And that was Joe Loss and his orchestra with Wheels. Now how about that one? And I know damn well that's going to get copyright matched, content matched, but do I give a fuck? The answer to that is no. I ain't fucking... Scraps, it's not time, I'll do it in a minute. What time is it anyway? Oh, it is, yeah, you're right on the mark, you are. I'll give me his tea in a minute, folks. You know, but I'm getting fed up of this content matching and shit like that, you know. You can't play a fucking record. Out a minute. I'll do it in a minute. I'll do it in a minute. Be patient. Jesus, you'd think I'd owe him money. I'll do you in a, I'll give you tea in a minute. My mom was moaning for his tea. I'll do it in a minute, son. Come here. Come here. I showered you. I'm sorry. Come here. There you go. You know, but basically, you know, this content matching, it's a load of shit. I mean, people claim copyright on things that are not even the right tune, or they modify it. You know, it's all wrong. You know, they modify a tune and then, you know, they claim the copyright on it. It's all fucking wrong. I'll tell you what, folks. I'll play what the fuck I want. I don't give a shit. Because all this stuff should be in the public domain by now anyway. Fucking people claiming they own the copyright on, so I bet they fucking don't. You know, fucking, you know, like I've said before on one of my other videos, you know, really the copyright should belong to the person who wrote it. Whoever, you know, when they die, the copyright should expire and it should automatically go in the public domain. I don't give a fuck what people think. That's my opinion of it. You know, and I was also talking to Steve Pendlebury a few weeks ago, and we was talking about, like, you know, why don't a bunch of us radio fellas get together and start our own service, you know, for people to set channels up on. I mean, it can't be that hard. You know, how hard can it be to write a program and stick it up there, and we all contribute a few dollar, a few pound. You know, we all contribute a little bit. You know, and for the upkeep and stuff, and then anyone who's interested in this sort of thing, you know, can put the stuff up. You know, and that way it bypass YouTube, wouldn't it? You know, so I think I mentioned it to Jay. I'm not too sure, but you know, if I didn't, he'll know about it now. But me and Steve thought it was a good idea, and you know, I'm sure I mentioned it to Jay, but I can't remember offhand. But you know, I'd be willing to contribute to setting up a service where, you know, I'm not saying everybody that puts a channel up there should actually pay for it. You know, just a few of us, you know, pay for it, and you know, just allow content of vintage radios, vintage record players, you know, vintage audio in general, maybe vintage computing, that kind of thing, because a lot of people who are into that and into radio as well. Some people like Jay do both, so I think it's a good idea. But what I think, it's not what necessarily everybody else is gonna think. I mean, you might all think it's a load of shit, but I think it's a good idea. And if I had the money to pay for it myself, I'd do it. But you know, I just thought I'd run the idea by you. You know, at least sow the seeds of the idea anyway. And you know, because you know, I'd love nothing more than to find somewhere else I could put my videos without being fucking flagged up for copyrights and shit like that. I mean, you know, fucking, it's getting too much now. You know, people like me, we're just gonna stop producing because it ain't worth it. You know, I don't make any money out of my videos. I don't ask anybody for anything. You know, and I'm going to give him his tea before he bites me. I'll catch us all later, folks. Where's my freaking remote? I'm going to put this LP back on. I'll catch us all later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.